everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's the Cowboys going up against the Raiders. With that, we'll get you out to Oakland, so we'll hand it over to our colleagues, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Oakland Raiders.
What's happening, Mr. Reefer?
Here's Taiwan Jones on the return, and he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. They'll come out in the pistol.
All right, here we go.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. For Murray in the wild card game against Houston, just 39 yards on 12 carries. So now you look at the season all told, just under 800 yards, Charles. He did score 12 touchdowns. What'd you think of his year?
I thought it was an excellent year for him, and I know 1,000 yards is the benchmark. But remember, he didn't play in all of the games. And Oakland became a passing-type team with Derek Carr throwing the ball around. But I think Latavius Murray is clearly a #1 running back in the NFL. And with those 3 Pro Bowlers in front and the offensive line, I think the future is bright.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those. Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Cooper's got it. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
On first down, Murray. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And now the defense for Dallas.
Morris Claiborne is a former first-round pick at quarterback with skills that can match up with anyone when he's at his best.
On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. Cuts it out here, left sideline. A big play there for the Raiders. 30 yards.
One of the good things offenses did years ago was they lettered their gaps the same on each side. A gap between guard and center on either side. That's what you want to control when you're trying to run the ball up the middle.
And why is that?
Because typically you either have a big nose guard in there in an odd front, 3-man front, or you have defensive tackles that might line up in the A-gaps trying to gain an advantage and get upfield themselves. If you can control that, it gives the back plenty of space to pick and choose where to go.
And there, a great inside run, broke the contact and got some space. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. play fake here on first down. It'll buy some time right. And this is going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Andre Holmes that time. That'll bring up second down.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Carr. And this is caught. It's Cooper. The reception good for 7. It's third down. From the 5-yard line, will this opening drive yield 6? This is third and goal. They'll run for it. This is Murray. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Latavius Murray taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The play clock's running down. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. David Emerson able to bring him down. And out of the backfield for this offense, it's Darren McFadden.
He's a long, angular runner, but when he gets to the second and third level, look out. His speed takes over.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Seven yards to go on second down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He's got time. He'll rifle this one. And got his man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
If post pattern is often equated as a change-up route, how about when you throw it to your big guy down the center of the field? Covered or not, you have great confidence he's going to come down with the football. And when he does, as we just saw, long gains often result.
Fresh set of downs here. Elliott running right. And some room to roam now. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now for Elliott, Charles, against Green Bay, 125 yards on the ground. Became the first Cowboy rookie to rush for over 100 in a playoff game since Dwayne Thomas way back in 1970.
Another significant record added to what Ezekiel Elliott did in 2016. And just look at it this way. Everyone who watches NFL football pays lip service to the idea that the running game is important. I think Ezekiel Elliott really brought it back into focus in this season.
And he finished just 178 yards shy of Eric Dickerson's rookie record. Second down following the incompletion. try the sweep with Elliott. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
We really didn't have any doubt that he was going to be one of the top-rated rookies coming into the league, especially as a runner. And he's given us no reason to change our minds. That's a big-time run, and the production that he showed us in college is translating very well into the National Football League.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Inside the red zone, and that means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points, but everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decide to run a toss. Big people up front being mobile and moving, and a running back trying to follow behind them to find yardage, and that's exactly what he did.
Prescott now on second down. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down. Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, it's Prescott surveying the field. Look at the time. Just keeping the play alive. He may try and run for this. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
The Cowboys will turn it over now to Dan Bailey for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
Don't cry now. You had the ball long too, little boy.
And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So give them 3 there. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they couldn't punch it in.
And credit this defense, too. That was the old bend but don't break approach. But it kept the offense out of the end zone.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away.
I don't remember off top.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. And we'll see Oakland take over on offense in a second. And I know these Raiders don't want to hear it, but it's kind of the talk of the town.
Fellas.
Such a promising season, looking so good. Carr gets injured, and then they just fall off and lose in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, in fact, when we brought it up, they told us they didn't want to talk about it because for them, they just want to look forward. Great year last year. They know about the injuries, Carr getting hurt, etc. But for them, the focus is now, and they think that they can be not just a playoff team again this year, but a Super Bowl contender.
And the last time they were in the playoffs, they were a Super Bowl contender back in 2003 when they fell short in Super Bowl 37. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game.
Come on, man. Damn.
Room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. With that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here. It's 2nd and 12. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Here's Prescott. Wide wide open receiver complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. And they're on 3rd and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back in that situation, you're handed to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitched it to your tailback. Now you spread the field, and you have your choices of where to throw it and complete it for a 1st down.
Now Prescott. He finds his target, Terrence Williams. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. So the offense has it 1st and 10. They come up with an offset eye. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And some room to work. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 38 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Needed that, fellas.
That was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Good D.
Ball pops out, incomplete.
Thought you had that.
All right, I want to hop to something else real quick. You get 2 weeks off before the Super Bowl. Atlanta and New England. Everyone knows what happens that 2nd week when they're in Houston. What happens the 1st week?
Well, I think for most of them, it's making sure they get rest and rehab, because they're going to let them come down off of the victory from before you start up. Plus, you don't want to get the game plan in too early. You'll peak, and guess what? Now you'll be stale by kickoff time. The best ones integrate the game plan similar to a regular season game. During the week, get it in there with a few extras along the way. So, yeah, they'll make sure they ramp up in time for kickoff on Super Bowl Sunday and not before.
Trying for Cooper again. This time he finds it. That one goes for 24 yards.
It's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting with Amari Cooper, and we mentioned, what if they play man coverage against you? He almost seemed offended by it, didn't he?
I'll beat it. That's basically what he said, right?
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered, when you talk about covering them with one guy, they think that's a personal affront. If they feel like if they can't just beat one defender, then they're not very good.
That was 2nd down run for Murray. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They go back to Murray on 1st down. And not much running room. Down to the 32. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
And some options here for the offense on 2nd and 2. Again, we'll see the pistol here. On 2nd down, here's Carr. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before
that was
we get
my
to
pick.
halftime.
Now
And now the offense operates in the red zone. Now a play fake here on first down. Crabtree with it over the middle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And for that man, Crabtree just finished his 8th NFL season. Of course, the first 6 in San Fran, last 2 with the Raiders. Barely topped the 1,000-yard mark, but he did 1,003 this season. It's
been interesting to watch the career arc of Michael Crabtree, because you remember when he came out of college, came out of Texas Tech, he was seen as a pure #1 receiver. Many thought he was going to be a future All-Pro, but he settled in as the #2 guy in Oakland, and I think that's been great for him. Taking the pressure off of Amari.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Barry Church. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Shouldn't have came out, but we'll be all right.
And tough starting field position here. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And they'll get him down up past the 15. It's a pickup of 14 there. And it'll be a Dallas first down. First down, Prescott finding time. And this is incomplete with the clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
Final play of the half, Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
No fumble, baby, no fumble.
We've hit intermission. It's
dangerous. I ain't doing that
This
shit
is
no
the
more.
NFL, and it's a presentation of
That
EA
was
Sports.
that was dumb as fuck. That was some dumb shit.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. 23 yards on the play.
I can say this from experience, especially from a defensive back's perspective. There's not many things more terrifying than a toss sweep or a pitch play and all that beef out in front of the runner.
Yeah, I had an old coach say 3 words on those plays, toss or pitch. Set the edge. Heard him over and over.
A lot of times they roll the edge, and when they do that, that's why you can go for a long way.
Time running out here on the play clock. They'll run it now. Here's Dunbar. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Now it's 2nd and 7. They'll pitch it out to Elliott. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. So he loses 3 yards there. Now
tighten up the seatbelt just a little bit, partner, because that was a safety that crashed in there and made that play behind the line of scrimmage. How about that pursuit?
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Play clock winding down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Good shit.
Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Perry Riley. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. One receiver to the left is Cooper.
Pittsburgh.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down.
Glad y'all ain't
This one caught left side by Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before.
So I'm glad Pittsburgh didn't go to that bowl.
So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. Again, it's Murray.
Don't let him get that.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. 1st level defensive line, 2nd level linebackers, 3rd level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a 1st level run, and it was stopped by a 2nd level player.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He finds
I moved my dude out of place, and then they wouldn't switch back to it.
First before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree,
he was about
one thing
to,
they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
And we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Carr going to throw.
I thought I had that. That looked like Sean Lee all the way, didn't it?
Cooper from 4 yards out.
Sure.
And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
It almost feel like he didn't just score.
Following the score, he'll boot this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. Uses the stiff arm. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Now here come the Cowboys. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm here, my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and
go,
maximizing
fellas.
opportunities.
Step it up.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
Really good, skillful, tough running throughout this contest. Picked up first down after first down. He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human first down machine? I think that fits.
One man in the backfield, Elliott. They'll need to get the play off quickly. They'll get the football here. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, They were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
She said the ball just floated in the air.
Back now in the East Bay. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal
like
separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit in second down. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
Now you like this defense, huh?
Prescott now on second down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. The reception good for 7. It's third down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Prescott from the gun on third. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
All right, quickly here, and that's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. And they're going to speed things up here.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Charges the ball free and brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
That last pass where he dove for it instead of where he did that little funny-ass catch. Fucked me up.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a fourth down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. He's got time in the pocket. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So out come the Raiders. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Jeff Heath, the one to bring him down. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line. And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
So second down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on third.
We ready? Red 18. Red 18. We got 4. Hey, we're going to rally.
Carr going to try and throw on third down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee.
Okay then, Lee.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
I had to use your own play against you, too.
linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
I needed that. They just got them kind of down. We got some momentum now, fellas. Let's play some D again.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now Jones. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick six.
Step up from me one more time on you.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. Okay. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not
challenged
fail.
What? This shit
that means he
tripping,
lost a
man.
timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
When you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup. Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass, and completing it.
And leading here late, so a chance for the defense to really close out this game if they can halt the offense. Now a play fake here on first down. Caught right around the 6.
Dang.
18 yards
Come
here,
on,
it'll be
fellas.
first and
We
goal.
got this.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
Come on, you know what he's doing. You know what he's about to try to do.
From the gun, it's Carr. Steps away to his left. And
My nigga, why'd you come out, though? Why did you come out, though,
His
playboy?
guys will get the football back. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows a coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Ooh, okay then. We can breathe now.
Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 99 yards.
Okay.
And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. So how about that for a backbreaker? Again, 99 yards.
Damn. That was
And
a
how
kick,
about the
you did.
audacity of the play call? When you're backed up that close to your goal line, usually you're just trying to run some type of a wedge play, a quarterback sneak, a dive, anything to try and create some room and take care of the ball. But that's confidence in your offensive line to protect the guy throwing it, and he finds his guy for 99 yards. I love what they just did.
This will be taken in at the
good
1.
defense on this young man.
It'll they'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback,
you ain't about to
but
pull one of them young dude tricks on me.
I can't throw 4.
Quit and make the game not count.
What do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
Let's go, fellas. I hope he's right.
They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And it worked his way across the 30 to the 32. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Oh, okay.
Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Offense in a good spot here, 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Watch the slant. Set.
Shotgun now for Carr.
Give me that. Oh, fuck.
He's going to flip
Go out
it
of bounds
here
for
to
me.
his running back. And he'll be out of bounds up near midfield at the 49.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Throwing now is Carr. Throwing for his running
this
back.
ain't working
He's got
right
it
here.
complete.
What the
They
fuck?
give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive
All right,
coordinators
I got
talk
you
about
now, Chris.
in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down.
I thought I heard you.
Earlier in the game, it was
That's good
touchdown
enough.
or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one. It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Latavius Murray, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And now it's 3rd down.
A lot of teams love to throw screen passes. They want to tire out defenses because they make them run a lot. But there are a lot of moving parts on a play for an offense when they call that one. Because you got the linemen that have to move. You have the wide receivers have to get out and vacate. You got the running back that's got to make a little fake and then get out into the route. And, of course, the quarterback, he's got to hold in there and know he's probably going to take a big hit before he lofts the screen off to the back. Why didn't he catch it? That's all he needed to do for them to be successful.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, I'm right there.
And he gets
How the fuck you
first
do
down
that
here
slow
as he's
ass
taken
dive?
down at the 24.
I
12
dove
yards
for you.
here as
Maybe I
they
held
move
the stick too long.
chains. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They go play action here on first down. Throw left side to the tight end Walford. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. How they can get much
Let's
more
go,
balance than
fellas.
this.
Do not
Big
let
time
these
run,
motherfuckers
big
get
time
in.
pass.
A 1-2 combination.
You know
Looked
they
pretty
going
good.
for the what the
That,
fuck?
let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So you knew one way or another that you needed 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll need to get the ball back.
So, Brandon, the question is, how do you accomplish that? You can onside
That's
kick it.
an interesting
Remember,
way to
since
look
you
at
got
it.
all
Let's
3
see what
timeouts,
happens.
you can still kick it deep and try to play defense.
It might be a little bit of a momentum shift for you, though. You know what I'm saying?
A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but
Like
they
if
didn't
you would have been able to score a touchdown, your team would have had good
Exactly right. They
momentum.
had to attempt it. But even though
And
they
they would
didn't
have
get
felt
it,
like,
as you
yeah,
noted,
we about
with
to
3
get this
timeouts,
this
if they can get these stops
onside
on
kick.
defense, all hope is not lost.
I don't know. I understand what you're saying, but yeah, you might have had more momentum on your squad had you.
And on the outside, they're playing press
At
coverage.
least.
A give to Elliott. And he's going to get this one down. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll come out in the pistol. Again, it's Elliott. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's
I ain't get it.
Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
It's a keeper with Prescott. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to fourth down.
They gain nothing, and all they need are inches. Usually we put this on the offensive line, but sometimes it's the quarterback's fault as well on the sneak. You've got to get low and burrow.
Usually we talk about O-line surge, their D-line surge leading to fourth. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead.
Yeah, give me that. Yeah, they fucked up. That's crazy. Wow. Wow. That will do it. No more timeouts. Right.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And some room to maneuver. And
can we go out? Damn.
Gets this down about the 21 or 22. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Not an ideal spot to be on first down, but I love that the play caller did not immediately abandon the running game and say, okay, we got to throw it in order to pick it up. Stayed with the run, was rewarded with a big-time pickup. Now they're in second and manageable.
Go ahead and kneel.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. On second down, Elliott. And he will lose yardage and be back up to the 24. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a third down.
So while the offense has had a big day, no one on that side of the ball is excited about seeing a loss like that. Their goal, to make every play positive. And when you have a bad one like that, your next goal is to not let it spiral into more.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott.
Okay, dude.
Cuts it out to the sideline. And he's across for a touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Yeah, them red zone turnovers was crucial.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. Now on the return.
Oh, shit. I was just about to say, at least you ain't get blown out. But, damn.
The Cowboys offense heading back out and
ready to go again.
And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game.
Right now.
So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it.
I gotta make it happen.
A big-time drop.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy.
Oh!
He is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
You do that cover two invert.
That allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline.
Spread your
I think they pretty much
linebackers.
locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the
cheat to the
proverbial
outside.
icing on the cake, if you will.
Oh, yeah, I can't give you no time to get right.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
But that play right there, you get burnt deep. I only used it the one time, and I forgot what side I had called it to, but I called a play action
Bailey
out of that ace pair.
After the touchdown.
One of my run plays. Man,
and it's a short kick, taken right around the 19.
You can't use that the whole game. Or if you do, you got to take your safety and throw them in the dark blue.
They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. They fake the handoff. Now Carr.
Yeah, it's just a chess.
And he'll be taken down, but
just trying to fake each other out.
Enemy territory. It's a gain of 14 there. Good enough for an Oakland first down. And now they're in the hurry up. One final try now for Carr. He's got time. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Oakland, we sign off. So long, everybody.
What the fuck? What?
I'm at the Shell station. Right by this building, right there, bro. Bro, come now, bro. They robbed me, bro. We got it, bro. Come on, bro. All right. I need you, bro. Bye, bro. They still got robbed. These niggas ain't got you, man.
Look, what's going on? Yeah, it been done. Yeah, I ate already. Oh, okay. I thought you'd have been here by now. You alright?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright.
But what's the reason behind the change? Here's the information.
I give you that, and I think for all the success that the New England Patriots have, and come on, we're talking about great success. You know who went to last Super Bowl? The Buffalo Bills. You know who went to last Super Bowl? The Minnesota Vikings. And they won what? Them. So we have to be careful. They had the advantage in a lot of those games. They weren't the favorite. They weren't the favorite. They weren't the favorite. Outside of the first one, they weren't the favorite.
No Super Bowl has been won between Monday and Saturday, but there have been plenty who have been lost between Monday and Saturday. That's a good one. What you got? Número uno.
Everybody, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's the Falcons going up against the Cowboys. With that, we'll send you out to Arlington, Texas. Here's Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Dallas Cowboys. They'll come out in the pistol. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And some space here. That one goes for 24 yards.
And that's definitely the way to get things started. That's the way it was drawn up in the locker room, in pregame, and everything. And they got it done right away, running the ball for a big game.
The play clock's running down. They go to Elliott again. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Time running out here on the play clock. The inaugural carry for Darren McFadden. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. Here's the offense, and I don't know what more you can say at this point in his career about Jason Witten.
You just give him full respect. This is a guy who knows how to do everything on the football field. Not just catch the ball, but huge in the run game with his blocking at the line of scrimmage.
Here comes the D swarming to the line. Play clock winding down. Now it's the Florida Atlantic alum. This is Alfred Morris. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Well, partner, they might want to tear up your scouting reports a little bit here because they just broke tendency. 3rd down, you don't ordinarily see a toss. They ran it really well and picked up a 1st down. I love the way the edges were sealed, which allowed him to get to the corner.
From the pistol, here's Elliott. They find some open field here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 29 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. A nice run by him, don't get me wrong, but the blocking up front was a thing of beauty.
I think for an opening drive, how about that for an exclamation point? Just what you said. Good blocking, good vision, and he accelerated to the end zone.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed, and that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. His throw incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. And a man, as we look at the starters now, a man who really has earned us talking about him in the booth, Julio Jones.
He's a 1,000-yard receiver each and every year. So sleek, so wonderful. I call him Secretariat.
On 3rd down, Ryan. It's caught. Jones.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind, partner, that he's one of the best
Good shit.
in the league, if not the best. And the argument's going to be short. It's a small sample. Julio Jones right there at the top because of his ability to do everything. catch it, run it, his strength running patterns. How about the way he knocks people off of routes and continues them and finishes in the end zone?
He did all of that against Green Bay. A beautiful toe tap in the end zone for 1 touchdown. And then stiff-arming tacklers down the sideline. At 73 yards to the house, he was something.
And it's interesting you mentioned the toe tap. That people thought maybe his effectiveness would be limited because of a toe injury. We saw no ill effects against Green Bay in the NFC Championship game.
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. And yes, he found Toilolo. Give him 9 on the play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
This time, Ryan will throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
He got 29 yards that time.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. A first Sanu, 4 seasons in Cincinnati where he never won a playoff game. Now in Atlanta, off to the Super Bowl.
It's a nice change for him, isn't it? And it's the one that every player is looking for when they change franchises. And for him to do that his first year in Atlanta, but he also brings a lot of life out wide as a receiver. And then how about when he does the changeup as a Wildcat quarterback and can carry it inside?
Yeah, just an extra component to an already powerful Atlanta offense. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tevin Coleman, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Is that Woody
He would have
Hayes?
kept it on the ground.
One man in the backfield, Elliott. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. He's going to get the football. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
So following the run, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. They'll need to get the play off quickly. To throw is Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. Toss left to Elliott. Room here to run. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
I fucked that up.
A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
The play clock's running down. The give is to Elliott. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. And on the tackle, Jonathan Babineau. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Good deep.
Butler, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
If you look at MMA, that's 1.6 and Jimbo Business Pay-Per-View so far. You put those numbers, that's still a million below the top line they ever team. So,
they'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Throwing. Prescott. He completes it to Bryant. Touchdown.
Katie.
Des Bryant. 40 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And the kicker commits the kicker's cardinal sin. He kicks it out of bounds. Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result. Because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move, to influence the defensive front, to go in that direction, and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move him. Sat there waiting for him and made the play.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout.
The primary point is not to get hurt, is irrelevant. Let me put it this way, too. If you're an American football fan, do you need to watch the football? You don't need to watch. If you're a fan of U.S. soccer, that game yesterday, as terrible as it was, and it was brutal, is on one point television. All right, now, Chad, you're both a football guy and a football guy. Right. USA Serbia or NFL program. This is really easy, especially for me. You should know the answer to this.
So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
Play clock all the way to 0. Didn't get the snap off. 5-yard penalty.
And you see the head coach writing that note on his play sheet right now. He's going to be addressing that with his staff. A sense of urgency. Get to the line of scrimmage. Snap the ball.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra extra defensive bag. Here's Ryan. It's caught.
Good shit.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Backing up. The left side completion to Jones. They get 31 yards that time, and that leads to an Atlanta first down.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. And
Wide the fuck open.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a first and goal. And quickly, they get to the line.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
And when you're playing a quarterback...
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll look to run with Freeman. I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. And they'll lose a yard. And the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Let's go, B.
Another shot here from the 2 as they come up on 3rd and goal. They'll try and run.
My nigga.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. He loses 5 full yards to bring up 4. Now hang on here, timeout called by the defense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Helps keep them running clean and trouble-free. It carries the EPA's safer choices, so it's safer for your family and the environment. Take it from satisfied customers everywhere.
Does a great job without a lot of work.
There's no clean...
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Slot man moves right. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan.
My nigga.
Oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
Yeah.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Prescott now. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Williams that time.
Chill out, dude.
Bring up second down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away.
Second down now after the incompletion. Again, we'll see the pistol here. They'll run with Elliott. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
The insistence of speed at every position is really seen at the defensive end spot. These guys in the old days were often outside linebackers. They just pushed them forward because they wanted to play fast and get to the quarterback or the running backs quicker than ever before.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action. action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Brandon, one thing we run into in sports all the time is people discussing whether teams achieved all that they can achieve. And for the Atlanta Falcons in recent years, I think a lot of people thought they were underachievers. They erased that with this year's playoff run to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, last year had the hot start to the season, petered out, and just when they've been able to get to the playoffs, haven't been able to get over that proverbial hump. I think they're over that hump.
Yeah, I think in this recent run, and this is what I'm talking about maybe since about 2005 or so, they did have one NFC Championship game appearance against San Francisco, but many thought they should have won that one. Now, they're on to the Super Bowl in 2017.
3rd and 2, now Ryan. That's complete, Hooper. And he goes out right around the 39. It goes for a gain of 10, and it's a first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing.
Ah, fuck that up.
He knew right away where the blitz was coming from.
God damn.
Was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
To throw is Ryan. It's hauled in by Hardy. NFL teams last year a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan.
Motherfucker.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
After that one here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan.
Come on now, playboy.
They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Ryan will throw again. He's got Sanu. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He hits his target. It's the tight end, Toilolo. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow.
I ain't mad at you.
6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like
Don't
that
be
huge
mad at
6'6"
me.
target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf.
Got me. Show.
Right at the 10-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
Good shit.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They come out here in the eye. They'll run here with Freeman. And he will take it in
Good shit.
for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman taking it in. And now the Falcons are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game.
So I gotta say, I'm looking to the camera and say thank you, ESPN, for saving my life and getting me through this fight, because sometimes we find the most unconventional ways of rehabilitation.
And they will line up now for the 2-point try.
Any aggressive type of medication that you're under. I feel like
to throw for it is Ryan.
Show.
And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half.
Just keep playing.
They start on the ground with Elliott. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding the clock.
Time running out here on the play clock. A second down throw for Prescott. McKinnon here is complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. They come out here in the eye. 10th carry now for Elliott. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
As I watch that play unfold, stereotypes are being broken left and right. As a corner, you're often back there guarding against the pass. But how about that diagnosis and read and getting into the backfield and making a nice play and a tackle?
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Back now in Arlington. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. And a long way to go for the offense here on second down. Prescott now on second down. And he fires one incomplete. Lucky Whitehead is intended target. And it's third down. And they'll add a DB in the secondary here on 3rd and 14. 3rd and long for Prescott. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Oh, Dez, come on, baby.
Free and brings up 4th down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet,
good dude.
They have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays.
Hold up. All right, let's roll.
And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
This is taken at the 18. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And it'll be Falcon football as they take possession. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
They go play action here on first down. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
No gain on the play there, second down. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner, it doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
So here we go, a third down after the second down pass completion. Another pistol look here. On third down, Devontae Freeman.
Oh, fuck that up. Good shit.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Everyone understood.
I had them fellas.
Third and 1. You know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
Now play fake here on first down. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? The quarterback gets hit.
On second down, here's Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
From the gun on third down, Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the fourth. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. To throw forward is Ryan. He goes underneath to Freeman. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you gotta feel there's a sense of urgency.
I ain't got no cup in here. I ain't had no. I don't know. You know, God damn. You know how Aunt Dorothy do.
defensive team stat sheet won't necessarily reflect in ours, right? The overall game sheet.
Lucky my girl fucking with me, nigga.
Pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
That's such a close game, a very big one. Prescott now. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. 20. And he takes it down deep into Atlanta territory. A big play.
My fault, fellas.
And even 60 yards. The offense certainly looking to score some points, but they also need ball security here late as we get down to the final moments of this one. A first down carry by Elliott. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So now it's first and goal. Now Elliott, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
D up.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. There's Eric Weems now with a return. Taking a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you got to set it aside.
Ooh,
right now.
good shit.
On this series, that'll take care of this.
I thought he was going to catch it. Good shit, nigga. That's crazy.
Devontae Freeman, 78 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead
Good
here in the
shit.
fourth. And turning it to the defensive side, absolute deflation.
Was it a major surprise? Perhaps. Look at the clock. You've got to think with that much real estate to cover, they're going to have to throw the football. And they crossed them up and ran it. And boy, did they ever. That went all the way. You're exactly right. Not just deflation, but everyone's
the fuck out of me, nigga.
How did they give up a run of that magnitude in this situation?
And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
I got you in a second. I got 2 minutes left.
Possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up the score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back on offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense as that fell harmlessly to the ground. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That one good for 10 yards. yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running around and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
On the left side, he finds Beasley. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. And they're going to go soft on the corners. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So they're operating in the red zone. The pigskin on the 7-yard line now. It's 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They'll run for it with McFadden. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
There you go. Now you're all set for your big day.
They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown.
Good shit.
Ezekiel Elliott with 6 seconds remaining. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And what could he possibly be thinking? He just took the fair catch at the 1-yard line. Major mistake. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for 1 final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. There's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip.
Good guy.
Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off?
I don't want that right now. You about to kill him?
So stranger things have happened. It'd be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
Still trying to digest the final moments of the game. What a fantastic drive to win it.
To see the winning team execute, stay calm and in the moment, and get it done, it really was a thing of beauty to conclude this game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's the Cowboys going up against the Buccaneers. So let's get you over to Tampa as we say hello to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, thank you, Larry. We are on the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out, try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Play clock winding down. They come out here in the aisle. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's got some space here. He's at the 50. The 20.
Dealing with the Dallas Cowboys.
Cowboys.
All day.
Ezekiel Elliott taking it in. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
That's a nice little introduction.
The very first play from scrimmage. How about that? Talk about setting a tone.
And people always talk about doing exactly that.
Thank you,
In the
man.
first 5 minutes of the game, the first offensive and defensive series, who's going to gain an advantage? Well, we saw exactly what happened there. A tone was definitely set by the offensive team.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now it's Adam Humphries on the return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They go play action here on first down. Finding time. He rifles one that's intercepted. The linebacker, Justin Durant, with a pick. And out now come the Cowboys. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground, all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Elliott running right. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. This offensive unit today, they're going to need depth.
A full combo plate. Size, speed, toughness, not to mention incredible aggressiveness going and getting the football.
Here we go with 2nd and 7. They'll need to get the play on quickly. To throw is Prescott. And get jarred loose. It's incomplete. On the defensive side of the football for the Bucs.
Nah, he didn't get to take no step.
You look at last year, 2016, 23 points
That was a
a game
good hit, though.
but improved, I think. How do they look going forward?
Well, they did improve, and they improved throughout the second half of the year. They focused on
I waited too long.
They cut down some of the stuff they were doing defensively, made it simpler, and they played a lot faster. Look, Joe McCoy is a terrific player with the
Not that time.
He's got linebackers that can run him.
My
David
nigga.
and Quan Alexander. Alexander, and I thought that Keith Tandy really emerged as a safety for them down the stretch and made some big-time plays.
And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
I want to see that.
One receiver to the left is Evans. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this one is incomplete. The target that time was Vincent Jackson. And now it's second down. Here's the offense, and highlighted as a guy who gave himself his own nickname, the Dugginator.
Brandon, you really can't nickname yourself, but if he keeps running at this level, they'll have plenty of good nicknames to choose from.
On second down, Winston again. Deep drop.
My nigga.
Complete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And a look at the defense now. On third down, Winston. He's got time in the pocket. And now another one thrown incomplete. The tight end Cameron Brake was the target. And it brings up fourth down.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
What do you think of the reality of the game is? Corners on Cowboys.
3 straight incompletions. They don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4.
I know it hurt.
Halfback sent in motion.
This pick will really make you happy, though.
Indeed going. It's Winston. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the field down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a
You like that, though, don't you? Everything cool now.
They're going to continue to grow together. How about their first connection in this game?
Yeah, in the first 2 seasons for Mike Evans, both over 1,000 yards. What a way to start an NFL career.
Especially when Orlando's game drink is still there.
The first carry now for Doug Martin. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget
Let's get back to the defense, fellas.
The leverage by the offensive line to create space up
To hear
front.
them being
Really well
frustrated.
done.
Second down, Winston. Backing up. Now he'll go deep down the middle.
My fault, good shit. I dare you forever.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher.
Well, now that you're here.
Well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Let me holler at you.
And it's intercepted.
What?
Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will
Oh, them motherfuckers tried to say it was a safety.
Dallas gets set to take the field, and they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last time when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope
I didn't even come up out of there.
to be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it, and have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments. But you got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That was another good run, and he's having an excellent day. And right now, I don't think his team could have any more confidence in handing him the football.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. First carry now for McFadden. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They'll try the sweep with Elliott. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
They'll come out in the pistol. The play clock's running down. On the run, Dunbar. And a cut to the sideline. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, plenty of credit has to go to the guy carrying the ball. He broke the tackle and gained the yardage. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the defender's bad. They're not going to make 100% of the tackles all the time. Even the best in the game will miss one occasionally. The key is not to let it snowball and miss tackle after tackle. On that play, credit to the offense, but that doesn't make the defense bad.
They come up in an offset eye. First down, a run with McFadden. And an alley to run. Give him 18 on that one. And the Cowboys are going to get a first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as
what happened? Some bullshit.
In this case, we've got a
some bullshit. They did some bullshit on there.
Again, we'll see the pistol here.
The 3 black guys can hit Barstool.
He's into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown of his opening quarter. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good as that is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So the ball switches back over to Tampa Bay, and as they get set in place on offense, Charles, talk about the running game and the O-line, where they stack up going into next year, because Doug Martin was only active for 8 games this last season. Rushing total dropped down to 400 yards, basically.
Yeah, they were fortunate they picked up Jaquiz Rogers during the year. He gave them some nice games throughout, but I start with the offensive line. They've got some good building blocks. Left tackle Donovan Smith, guard Ali Marpet. Great places to begin. I think they'll continue to try and fortify that offensive line because that will help whoever.
I think Cohog is still pretty great.
You know, it's hard for me to take the things you say seriously when I know what's been in that mouth of yours.
Well, I realize Cohog is a small town in Mississippi, but it's still very special to me. It's my home.
Yeah, come on.
Becomes their primary ball carrier.
second down, Martin. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Winston now to throw on first down. As he throws there, incomplete. All right, I want to take this chance to show you some love, make fun of myself. Beginning of the year, we did Super Bowl picks. You had New England and Green Bay. You were close. I had Pittsburgh and Carolina. I guess that's why I do the play-by-play and you analyze things.
Well, I don't know that you weren't close. You had Pittsburgh in the Final Four. That's not so bad. You had the defending NFC champion in Carolina, and I get it. Their season went awry, but Green Bay, I thought I had a shot right up until about 17-0 against Atlanta. And then I thought, yeah, I said, okay, that's not going to work out. But what a tremendous year by Atlanta and another great year by New England.
So a big sack on second down. Now let's see what the offense has in store for third. Third and long for Winston. This is caught by Jackson. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. So he makes the grab and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line, giving them time to complete that first down pass.
And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's third and short. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. One receiver to the left is Evans. Third and short yardage, Winston. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And boy, they've really played well attacking the
Bubbly over there. Broccoli. Quality the broccoli.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. 4th down, Winston going up top. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off Byron Jones. And now here come the Cowboys. And it's a unit last drive. They did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled them from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking
It probably ain't no diamond.
5 yards on the carry. Good
some rocks they found. It was like, yo, fuck it. Let's tell these motherfuckers they chocolate diamonds. You know what I'm saying? You know the motherfuckers dirty to the bug. Charlie's ain't shit.
After the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Look like copper.
Time running out here on the play clock. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, and sometimes that just happens. It is the NFL. They will make some plays against you.
Still 9 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. On third down, it's Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Tampa after this timeout. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. A second down throw for Prescott. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. Third and long for Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning.
I need you to throw one more so I can get back where I need to be. Woo! I'll take that. You're having a bad night right now.
They're out in front. Last time they had to put it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and put it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense.
Especially if you got some.
They'll pitch it out to Elliott. And he's got room. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see do they rely more on the ground game here.
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out when they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out of the
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's at the cornerback position.
Another pistol look here. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott looking for a straight in Witten, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brad McDougal.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Would it tell you to hit the X button?
They come out here in the eye.
Yeah, I need that ball back there.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Second down, Winston. Evans has it left side.
A monster 2016 for Mike Evans. His Buccaneers didn't make the playoffs, but it wasn't because of his production. Led the league in targets and was in the top 5 in many other receiving categories. What a big-time year for him.
4th in yards, 2nd touchdown just outside of the top 5, 6th in catches. So he's going to be a handful for teams in the future. I mean, he's got a long career ahead.
A long career ahead of him, and look for him to increase his yards after catch as he moves forward in his career.
And this is caught by Evans. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Jameis to throw.
Good shit.
He completes it to Evans. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit.
I'm salty about that.
Now for the point after. It's up and good, and it makes it 27-7 now.
Going around. Should have kept my foot on there.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
You try to come out? What the fuck you doing?
It'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
And they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Try to shake down the interception from the last drive. He'll look. He's got him in. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Final play of the half. Prescott. He's going to let it go again. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. First half in the books. Okay, so Larry apparently giving us a silent treatment all of a sudden. We're going to skip ahead to quarter number 3. So
all right, fellas, the second half will be like the first.
Here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. Good starting field position.
I was about to be real sick.
To about the 35-yard line. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural.
Man, we can't let this slip away. Fuck that.
Deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more
shit, this time I did the same thing to you in that amount of time.
This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half.
Tackles broken,
they're
fellas.
scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And the offense moving in the wrong direction here now as they face a 2nd and 12. One receiver to the left is Evans. Now Jameis on 2nd down. And Winston.
There we go. That's what I need.
Looks like a Buccaneer was able to corral it. Yes, the Bucs have it. Tampa Bay keeps the possession.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
And so, as I look out at your smiling faces filled with hope, all I can think is, you are completely screwed. As Martin Luther King once said, ouch, I've been shot. Thank you.
And the yellow flag hurts this offense, and now they face a tough 3rd down. 3rd and long for Winston.
How you get that motherfucking shit?
Play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped the yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. And he's got their only touchdown. This offense struggling. They target him again.
Everyone is looking for the hot hand, and sometimes you just don't have it. Maybe it's just lukewarm. But you go to that guy and try and turn it hot. Try and get things going. Find a way to get everything kick-started. As you noted, he has only...
My nigga.
The big fella. A great read, and it's picked off. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboys defense has a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation, turn it over for the offense. I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So out come the Bucs now.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, fellas.
They start the drive with Martin. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. Now a 2nd down throw from
I see you over there snacking. Why you throw them down like there was some powder or something? Good catch. You was doing it like it was you was spreading some drugs out. That was crazy. You was serious over there.
He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy?
It's personal. Okay. Right.
He is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit.
I didn't know I wasn't supposed to catch that.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Fat girl.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. They built a good first
All I
half
needed
lead.
you
Now
to
they
do
have a
was
chance to
slob
add
a
on
little
to it.
bit. All I needed you to do was salivate a little bit while you on the inside.
Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half.
Juicy. You look like you I know you experience some juiciness over there.
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that, he may tell him, instead of getting mistakes, guys, you match them for the downs.
So the defense has put them in a tough spot. 2nd and long.
Proceed as you were.
Prescott now on 2nd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to 3rd down. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9.
Go ahead, handle your business.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's got a man, it's Williams. And they'll get it all the way out near midfield to the 45.
It fits That's the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even add a little extra to the end with a short run.
They'll need to get the play off quickly.
Stumble up on your weirdness.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
One man in the backfield, Elliott. A second down throw for Prescott. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The Cowboys' all-time receptions leader, Jason Witten, the intended target. Third down here.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it.
What?
Let's see, the defense might bring some added pressure as the offense is dealing with a third and long. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Third and long for Prescott, and that is incomplete.
But no second guessing the call here. It was third and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken at the 10. Oh, look at the juke. A good return there, call it 13 yards.
What the fuck was that? What was that?
Tampa Bay trots out there now. And that recipe on that last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good.
What?
So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to what we said with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Yeah.
Gets it to Humphries. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Second down, Winston. Evans has it left side. And he's brought down. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter.
I want you to take care of my kids. I will. And I want you to be there whenever there's a bad joke. Let them know. Let them know.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. A first down throw for Winston. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. A second down throw for Winston. They set up the screen to Martin. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
So completion on second down, that brings up third. One receiver to the left is Evans. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Complete, he finds Brain. And he'll be out of bounds Jones able to get it down to the 25 there.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Jameis now on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tyrone Crawford. He's the one who finally gets him down for what will wind up being a loss of 16 yards. Now Jameis on second down. He's going to look deep down the field. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off Byron Jones. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. They got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Home man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. The play clock's running down. Here's Prescott. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Again, it's Elliott. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy could be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock, they control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Prescott to throw it. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving.
Good game.
It's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
All right, Charles, so you win the game. Not only do you get the W in the left-hand column, you get some momentum for the coming week.
Now when you go into the week and you're telling the guys what mistakes have to be corrected, what we have to do to win going forward,
They look happier than we do.
They're excited, they're happy, and they know if they can build that momentum, they can ultimately achieve all their goals.
Hurry up, I want to make the show.
What did I do?
I love Brownie Day. Hey, so, I'm digging a hole under the fence in the backyard. Ryan, you have a car. You don't have to say it. No, hang on. I have my harmonica.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Tampa.
No! Stewie, Daddy needs your tiny hands for a very special project.
Oh, good heavens, that's something, isn't it? By the way, Mr. Griffin, regarding your x-rays, we're making a coffee table book. Can you sign this release, please?
Okay, but first, can we address my husband's situation?
Well, our harmonica's up there pretty good. Unfortunately, removing it would require a very expensive surgery that's not covered by your TGI Fridays gift card.
What was that?
I don't know. Suddenly it smells like John Popper in here.
That was me. I got musical facts. Holy crap, this is awesome. I will not allow this opportunity to go to waste. Hey, Lois, how was your day?
Terrible. I accidentally backed over a kid in the grocery store parking lot. Tina, I'm serious. I ran right over the soft part of the face. I had to run away. I ditched the car and jumped on a passing train.